Hello everyone, welcome to Flow and Open with Amy, and this is the circle flow. So we're going to be moving in a circle around our mats, very similar just to the way many things in life and nature work. Lots of things are very, very cyclical. All you need to do is look outside really to see that on display. So we're going to just practice moving with the cyclical flow on our mats so that we can be more in tune, more in flow with this process of life off the mat. So let's go ahead and start at the top of your space. So go ahead and stand on your mat, keep the feet hip distance apart. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, bring your hands to shins and lengthen out your spine. As you exhale, place your palms down on the mat and go ahead and just step back onto all fours, finding tabletop position. And once you find tabletop with the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, just go ahead and find some cat-cow motion. So lifting the heart up as you inhale, rounding the spine as you exhale, pulling the chin in towards the chest. Good. At the bottom of your next exhale, come to a neutral spine. Go ahead and send those hips up and back and find downward facing dog. And in down dog here, go ahead and pedal your feet right to left. Move the hips. Just take whatever gentle movement feels good for this shape right here, right now. Good. Go ahead and take your right hand, start to reach it towards that left ankle, finding a gentle twist here in this down dog. Pressing down through the left palm, keeping the left shoulder out of the ear. Good. Come back to center and take this to the other side. So grabbing and reaching towards that right ankle with the left hand. Maybe you get to the calf. Doesn't really matter where you end up. Just feeling that gentle twist in the upper back. Good. Hand comes back down, traditional down dog. Slowly walk the feet up towards the hands. Uttanasana, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen out. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rooting to rise, press down through the feet, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Let's begin this cyclical flow. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale to lift halfway, lifting the heart. Exhale, hands down. Go ahead and step that left foot back down behind you and drop the back knee immediately. Release the back toes. Inhale, reach those arms back up and around. Bring the palms to touch overhead. Sinking the hips down as you lift the heart up. Good. On your next exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Drop that left hand down towards the mat. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Find a low lunge twist, twisting to the right side. Good. Bring that right hand down to frame the front foot, coming up on the ball of your back foot, turning into Skandasana on the right side, bending into that right knee, dropping the hips. Good. As you inhale, take this over to the left foot. So bending into the left knee, reaching those right toes up. Good. Now turn to find low lunge, facing the back edge of your mat with the left foot forward. Drop that right knee down. Release the toes. Circle the arms back, up and around. Shoulders pressing down out of the ears, getting long through the side body. Big inhale. Good. Exhale, bring the hands down. Bring that right hand on the inside of the front leg. As you lift the left arm up, low lunge twist. Take a big breath here. Good. Exhale, bring that hand down to frame the front foot. Curl the toes under on your back foot and step up to find forward fold at the back of your mat. Exhale, allow the body to release. Inhale, press down through the feet, reach your arms all the way up. Maybe find a little chest opening at the top if that feels good. Exhale, fold back forward over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, palms come down to the mat, step the left foot back. This time, keep the back knee up off the mat, arms sweep back, up and around, high crescent lunge, bring the palms to touch overhead. Good, big inhale, get long through the side body. And as you exhale, bring those hands down behind you, fingers interlace, pull the knuckles down, lift the heart up. Excellent. Release the hands, bring them back to heart center. Start to put all the weight into that front foot. Find warrior three, lifting the back leg. Hands stay at heart center. Stay here for one cycle of breath. Engage your core, find your center. Good, balancing on that right leg. Begin to stand up, keeping the left foot off the ground. Bring it up to 90 degrees in front of you. Good. Bring your right hand to the outside of that left knee. Start to twist towards the left as the left fingertips reach towards the front of your mat. Find the gentle twist in the spine. Release any tension in your face. Engage your core, find your center. Good. Coming back to center, keeping that left leg at 90 degrees, cross the left ankle over the right quad. Start to send the hips back, standing figure four, opening in the left glute. Stay here for a couple rounds of breath, sinking as deep as feels good in your body today. You do have the option to begin to place the hands down on the floor, even go into flying pigeon from here if that's in your practice. Good. Your inhale comes, you rise up with it, bringing that knee back to 90 degrees, sending it back to warrior three. Slowly bend into that front leg as the back toes find the mat. Arms reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot. Turning towards the long edge of your mat, facing the back, bend into that right knee, Skandasana. Beautiful. Take that over to the left side, bending into the left knee, finding Skandasana on the other side. Start to turn to face the front of your mat, left foot forward. Sweep the arms back up and around, high crescent lunge, left foot in front. Beautiful. Completing our circle here. Start to bring the hands down behind you, interlace them once again, but this time put the other thumb on top. Pull the knuckles down towards the earth as you reach that heart up. Good, release. Bring the hands together at heart center. Start to shift the weight forward, lifting that back leg up, finding warrior three. Keeping the hips as parallel to the mat as possible. Good. Start to come to standing, keeping that right foot off the mat. Just let it skim as it comes up into 90 degrees in front of you. Find your balance before bringing the left hand to the outside of that right quad, reaching the right fingertips towards the back of your mat. Finding that gentle twist in the spine as you balance. Good. Coming back to center, hands back to heart center. Start to bring that right ankle on top of the left quad, sitting down, standing, figure four. Allowing yourself the space and the grace to wobble, to move as much as you need, knowing we don't have to be perfect. Using a wall, whatever you need to help you. Connect to and find your center. Just come back to your breath when you get off balance. Good. Rise up. Bring that knee back to 90 degrees and start to send it back behind you. Coming back into warrior three as you bend into the front leg. Drop the toes behind you. Lift the arms up high, crescent lunge. Biggest inhale yet. Exhale. Hands come down to frame that front foot. Bring the back foot up to meet the front. Forward fold, top of your space. Exhale, let it go. Just stay in this forward fold for a few breaths, letting the effects of this cyclical practice, this circle flow, settle in. Good. One more round of breath. At the bottom of your exhale, slowly start to rise up, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other, taking your time. Inhale, reaching those arms up above you, bring the palms to touch. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Pause for a moment. As you pause and stand here, mountain pose, hands at heart center, maybe with the eyes closed, I want to invite you for the open part of this practice to sit and reflect on the full circle moments that you've had in your life. As I mentioned at the beginning of this practice, life is cyclical, nature is cyclical, and it's all in sync. We've had full circle moments in this lifetime, but sometimes it's hard to recognize in the moment. So I want to invite you to sit with that, maybe journal and reflect on the full circle moments that have happened in your life. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.